You're going to want to watch this entire video because this is one of the most insane dash camera footages I've ever seen.
The traffic. And he stopped finally.
Here we have a Las Vegas police officer pulling a guy over for driving across multiple lanes of traffic in a bicycle.
Lanes of traffic when you see me. Here, put your hands behind your back real quick. Palms together. You ever been arrested?
No, sir.
Never in your whole life?
My whole life.
Wow. That's
This is one of the luckiest guys you've ever seen in your whole life.
Oh!
Boom! Car accident. 50 feet. And not just an accident. They run off as the cop starts to follow. And they did this with a quick cut, but they took the cuffs off the guy, which took a second. They didn't just leave the bicycle guy out there.
1DP17.
And the cops flying down the road,
410 driver.
and they say the truck was going over 100 miles an hour.
Maryland. He's now
They lose the truck,
probably 100 miles an hour.
pulls into a parking lot, and after looking around a little bit, the officer eventually finds just the truck.
Monitoring.
I'm just gonna ATL for a bit. That's it.
There it is. No driver inside of it. Car's parked.
It has fresh water.
Walks around to confirm that it's the one that has the damage.
Well, this is the car or the truck we saw. It actually doesn't have much front end damage at all. We'll run the plate, see if it comes back as stolen. It would have been nice to find a minute. Control 1DP17. I think we found it.
What happens next is one of the most interesting legal scenarios that I've seen so far on the channel. The officer drives around, sees a woman that he thinks is suspicious, so he hails her.
What do you drive? Where are you coming from?
I'll pause it right there. The officer says, "What do you drive? Where are you coming from?" If you're trying to protect yourself, you have a Fifth Amendment right to say nothing. Answering questions, talking to police officers, very, very rarely, almost never, will help you. And in a lot of scenarios, it can hurt you. Let's see what happens to this lady.
Feeling that you're who I'm looking for, so the truth shall set you free. Nothing?
I wasn't driving.
I wasn't driving. The first thing she says is I wasn't driving. What information is she giving? I wasn't driving. Well, I was in the car. That's what she's saying. I was in the car. I saw everything. I'm a valuable witness. I wasn't driving, though. I know something bad happened, but I wasn't driving. This is a mistake. Don't answer questions that you're not compelled to.
Apparently you have to know something, otherwise you wouldn't have said I'm not driving that. Here, put your hands behind your back. What's going on? Well, then you're going to talk to me really quick and we're going to figure out what's going on. Okay? What's going on? Here, look at me. Look at me.
I am looking at you.
Okay.
I was at a bar. I was drinking.
When people are inexperienced liars, they have a thing called duper's delight. They can't help from smiling at the deception they're getting away with, and you can see it all over this woman's face. We'll replay it. As soon as she begins to face the officer, she starts smiling uncontrollably, even though this is a really tense situation.
I wasn't driving that.
Oh,
Notice the smile and the look away.
I'm not involved.
well,
A small smirk, even though it's a really dangerous situation, and a full-on laugh.
Here, put your hands behind your back. What's going on?
Please, I'm not driving that.
Well, then you're going to talk to me really quick and we're going to figure out what's going on. Okay? What's going on? Here, look at me. Look at me.
I am.
As soon as she looks at him, she starts smiling. This is why you shouldn't be talking. If you're talking, you're trying to lie. Now all these nonverbal cues are happening. You look guilty as hell.
I was at a bar. I was drinking, but I wasn't driving that car.
Who was driving it?
She's down the street.
Apparently, the other female just ran
She's
this
down
way.
the street. Not only that, she snitches right away. I was in the car. Someone else was driving. Who's driving? It's my friend. She's down the street. Go find her. I wouldn't want to be friends with this woman. Would you snitch on your friends? Tell me in the comment section.
Need this. I'm trying to be a cop.
Here's the deal.
No,
Here's the
it's
deal.
not even-
You weren't driving. You're not in trouble, but still. It's your truck, correct?
It is registered
Okay,
under me,
yeah, it's your
yes.
truck, okay.
Unfortunately.
Okay, well, that's fine. Well, here's the deal. You took out a fire hydrant.
No,
and-
I didn't. I
Okay.
wasn't driving.
Okay. The driver took, the other girl, Cynthia, right? Cynthia took out a fire hydrant.
Not only
killed
says
a
the other
palm
girl
tree,
gives her
and hit a
name.
rock, okay, that's all.
Thank
That's
God.
all.
Thank God.
Okay, just stay there for a second, okay, hon? Is this her?
Let's see what the other girl
You
says.
okay?
What happened?
What do you mean what happened? Here, sit there. Don't get out.
No. We got in an argument, but
Okay.
I left the car. Maria was driving.
Maria was driving. They're both saying the other person did it. What would have happened if they both said nothing? Would the cops have had any proof that someone was drunk driving or impaired driving or recklessly driving that vehicle? They wouldn't have anything. They would have what they heard. They would know the vehicle, but it'd be really hard to pin it on either one of them. But now they're both claiming the other person was driving.
What happened?
What do you mean what happened? Here, sit there. Don't get out.
No. We got in an argument, but
Okay.
I left the car. Maria was driving.
Start at the beginning.
We were coming home from the club.
I don't know if these are friends or lovers, but they're bad at whatever they're doing.
Okay, Maria was driving.
Okay.
All right. About,
Where's Maria at?
oh my gosh, took off.
Okay, where was Maria at?
Maria doesn't exist.
So it was just you two in the car?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I will write a voluntary.
And they're turning on each other. If you're going to lie, you could at least create a third person. We were in the back seat. Raul was driving. You could at least lie better. This is just bad.
Yes, I will. Because this is my life. This is my career.
Sit down.
This is my career.
Sit down.
And she's saying she wants to be a police officer, but I doubt that. I doubt that's her career path.
Yes, Maria. She
So
don't want-
Maria
Yes, sir.
was the driver?
Yes, sir. But I will admit to it. Just because she's covering up, that's okay. I don't want her getting in trouble. She does have a future, hopefully. And
This makes me think lovers, that this is a plot twist.
Where were you sitting in the vehicle?
I guess I'm the driver.
Now Cynthia is admitting that she drove.
That's what I'm.
I'm asking you if you were.
No, sir. I'm telling you. Just, I'm gonna admit to being the driver.
Okay. All right, put your feet back in.
Yes, sir.
Now we're going to see a DUI charge with a confession. This one's mind-blowing. What do you think the police officers would have done if both of the women had remained silent? What do you think the police officers would have done if both of the women had stuck to their stories that the other person was the driver? I reached out to a prosecutor and we're going to do a breakdown of all the different ways the state would try to prove their case in a following video. My name is Josh. I'm an attorney licensed in multiple states. And as always, I'm not your lawyer. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this or get help with real legal situations. Till next time, stay safe.